So like I said in the Walker Stalker vlog, Saturday night we went to go to Apocalypse fucking zombie laser tag, and that was great. I think that was in Livingston. I'll have the address somewhere. Yeah, like I said, like the guns felt had like the real weight to it. It was fun. We got there, and like all the people working there were very much in character. Sometimes a little too much. Where there was one part I almost told this one bitch like, don't tell me how to fucking shoot a gun. I got pretty serious with it at one point. I was like, don't tell me to watch my back. I'll watch my back. Yeah, like I said, it's 30 minutes away from the con. So the guy opens doors like, guys here for the movie? And we're like, oh, what? Uh-huh. And they're like, oh, just come in. Like flagging us with the fucking metal detector and all that shit. And of course, like all of us kind of went off, but it didn't matter. It was just like the whole gimmick of it. Anyway, so we're in line. Then we get to the part where we have to like log in, put our name in because we get one of these like blah 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 blah. Get one of these like a cards, cards, cards. Jesus, get one of these cards. And it like so you can like travel the world wherever they have one of these. You could just like get your stocks really stats up and all that shit. So they wear like the headbands with like the sensors on it, so you do headshots, all that shit. So we get there. And they're like, ready, team, and we're just like, oh, we like psyched ourselves up. We're like, oh shit, we're doing this, and we were like making jokes, like, all right, we're like, we already knew we were gonna take it too seriously. Like Phil was like, oh, I get to do real life Resident Evil, that kind of stuff. Paul's like, I'm gonna shoot motherfuckers. He got the front. Phil's in the middle. Out of the back. It's the perfect one for like 3 people. 4 people might be a bit much. It's mostly up to teams of 4 anyway. We go in the first room. We're already like, we're on it. We're like, breathing. And so we go in, and Phil and I were like, shit, our guns don't work. Our guns don't work. And he said that if your gun jams, hold it like this, slap the magazine, and you're good. I was like doing that, and I was freaking out because they were coming after me. But Paul was just like, I'm out. And we're like, no, black guy, save us. But like actually, one of the zombies like stopped, and she's like, let me get your gun, okay? Like I think Phil's safety was off. On, excuse me, the safety was on, and I think something with either my safety or the CO2 wasn't fully connected. It just had to hit it like harder. Anyway, so we're fine, and then we were like, oh, wait, you're a zombie, bam, bam, I gotcha. So go room to room, all that stuff. You kind of go up some stairs, down some stairs, kind of thing. There's a part where it's like I don't want to like go too much into detail of it. I was expecting a part where we actually had to crawl. You had to crouch, but I thought there was a part where we actually had to crawl, and I was gonna be a little bit pissed off because if I'm crawling and things are like touching me, I'm gonna freak the fuck out. And Paul was like being really serious, like, oh, okay, got it, bam, bam. And Phil was like, I got a gun. I was doing the same thing because I got the back because they also follow behind you, mind you. I'm not stupid. Like I wanted to yell at that lady. And so I would be like, I got it, and I kept looking behind, and like, and I was doing really well. There's one part where like the one was like, you pay attention, or my family's dead. And I'm just kind of like, I I was just like, bitch. Like, you were probably the cause of your dead family because you didn't pay attention. It's not my fault. I paid attention. Your ass didn't pay attention. All right, you just reloading my CO2. Anyway, but of course, like, I look over, get some of the zombies. There's one part where it kind of went like this. Like, the 2 boys went away, and I was stuck kind of like, about to go. But, like, one zombie just like, that bitch was fast. She like ran after me, and I was like, shit, motherfucker. Like, I just like got her really quick. And then there was one where like I kind of doomed them, where they were coming out of like the doorway, and I just like went across like their heads, and I got them. What else is there? There's one part where like the like they shot him, the guy went down, and he goes to get up, but like it surprised me, so I was like, not today, motherfucker. I just got so serious. Not today, Satan. Just like, just like got them. There's one part where it was like a horde of them, and it wasn't that much of a like for us a horde is like you're gonna have like your whole cast there, so like all 20 people or something could be there. It wasn't that much, but again, it was fun, and we're that kind of person. And towards the end, because we went through it so quick, we didn't even believe it was the end. Like Paul like pushed open this door, he goes, no, that's the end. And just comes back in. So since we came back in, the zombies came back alive, and we just shot them again. We were just going around like, maybe it's not the end. We were like in denial. It was, but it was fun. We got through it really well. We were really serious about it because we played way too many video games, thought of way too many scenarios about like shit like that. It's just, again, it was a lot of fun. The downside was that we couldn't see our scores. We were waiting there for a while, but the server had issue. We've been trying like the last few days to even like look on our phones, um, for it, but it's good because then I wanted to know how well or bad I did. I wanted to know how many fights I got and how many kills I got, that kind of thing. I probably had like the least kills since I was in the back. I don't know, probably, I don't know, whatever the fuck it is. Yeah, but like definitely, like if you could check that out, like they're open like 6 p.m. to 11 p.m., which is really cool because it's like late at night, so everything's dark and shit. But yeah, like if you definitely, if you want to do it, just go right ahead. Like for us, the way how like we played it, it wasn't necessary for us to do Black Ops. We thought it was gonna be like more people, yada yada. It was pretty much in a sense the same thing. We got more bullets, but we didn't go like we didn't just go, So recruit would have been fine, but again, if you want to go big, go home, kind of stuff. Again, it was tons of fun. A funny fact is that there was a kid who looked like Carl because he even had the hat and all that stuff because they were sponsoring the con, so a lot of people came over, and the whole time I kept making jokes. Like the whole weekend, I was making jokes about how Paul looks like Tyrese from the show, because he had on like a very similar like color sweater that the guy had on. He had a knit cap. He's got his full beard going on, all that shit. He's a big guy. So like, what do you call that? I kept saying that like, dude, you're an accidental cosplay, And then when we got to the thing, we're in line, and like the kid Carl and his dad were like gonna go, and whatchamacallit, the kid was like, hey, you look a lot like Tyrese. And I was like, I fucking said it. I fucking said it. you know um but yeah, it was just funny because like it was funny because actually a couple people at the con even said that. They're like, oh, are you zombie Tyrese? I was like, I'm not lying, I'm not just being an ass. But anyway, um I said it was tons of fun. They probably just made a bunch of money. Yeah, so Black Ops, because it's more, you get more rounds, more bullets, so you get more rounds. I think it was like 32 or so per person. Recruit was like 25 or something, but it's worth it because, like I said, we went there really fast because we're fucking ridiculous. And not fast as in like, wow, that was it. um we just thought there'd be like maybe like 2 to 3 more rooms, but we like breezed through it like, oh god, run, like we were like so quick on it. Yeah, it was funny because a couple times we actually heard people like in the distance like, we're like, oh my god, And I even said, I'm letting you know, I will scream. There will be a lot of f bombs coming out. Wasn't as much actually. What happened wasn't as much. It was probably like 2 to 3 times where I was like, fuck this motherfucker. It was all like, fuck, shit, fuck. But it wasn't like, purple drapes, none of that kind of Flanders shit happening. It's tons of fun. Phil's probably gonna like go to the one in Long Island. We'll probably do it again. No complaint there. It's fucking fun as shit. Why not? Why the fuck not? I don't know what else to say. Yeah. Zombie fighting. Set up. I had to go find Retus's table and take a picture. Well, table booths because this was like the biggest one. I got a picture, of it because there was no way my ass was. Instead of giving him the Iron Man suit, they instead gave him the War Machine one, and he started laughing, and we were talking about how racist the computer would be. Speaking of that.